we want to draw the forces on a box that slides down a ramp. Now, what we have done is we have made our coordinate system be such that the x-axis is along the direction of the motion of the box. So that means that the box is moving along just one dimension, and so that's going to make the problem easier. So let's go ahead and start drawing the forces. So we know there's a force of gravity, so let's go ahead and draw gravity straight down. There's my force of gravity. The box is touching the ramp, so there's going to be a normal force over here, so something like this. And there's also going to be a force of friction, because in the real world there is friction, and so there's going to be a frictional force over here pointing up. And the frictional force points up because we know the box slides down, force is going to try to stop that rubbing, and so friction points up. And what I want you to notice is that friction is along the x-axis, the normal force is along the y-axis, but gravity is not along either axis. And so what we really need to do is we're going to have to decompose the force of gravity into its x and y components. So let's go ahead and do that over here. So we are decomposing gravity into its x and y components. And so how do we do that? So we need to figure out what these angles over here are in terms of theta. So let's go slowly through that to make sure we're all on the same page. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this line over here. And so notice this line is a horizontal, it's parallel to this line. And then this line is parallel to this line. So this angle is the same as this angle. So that is telling us that this angle here is theta. Now, this angle right here is 90 degrees, and so the angle above it, this angle, is going to be 90 minus theta. And finally, this angle plus this angle is going to be 90 degrees because we know this is a right triangle. So since this angle is 90 minus theta, this angle over here is going to be theta. Oops. Let's draw here the angle theta. So there you go. This angle is going to be the angle theta, and so that tells us, that allows us to find the x component of gravity and the y component of gravity.